Today, we're putting 4 of these right in here. Stay tuned. Hey guys, today we're changing out all of the cartridges in our filters, and this pool is a bigger pool. It has 2 different cartridge filters, but it's really done the same way. Now, for starters, make sure to remember, your tanks are under pressure. Follow the warnings that come from the manufacturer of your filter. This particular one is made by Hayward. Hayward's, Aqua Genie's, several of these different cartridge filters are all the same, but make sure you follow their warnings. Additionally, if you have a new pool, I would go ahead and buy a set of extra cartridge filters. Keep them on hand. Now let's talk about safety. You're gonna wanna make sure you turn your pump off. You follow any other instructions that the manufacturer recommends before depressurizing your tank. Now on this particular pad, we've gone ahead, we've got the pump off, and we've gone ahead and closed all of our suction lines. Now once we've got the suction lines closed, we're gonna go ahead and bleed down all the water, or at least half of the water out of this tank, and I'll show you how that works. Step 1, make sure the pump is off. Step 2, make sure you close your suction lines. Next, we're gonna go ahead and start bleeding down, and you can hear that air coming out. We'll start bleeding down that air, and we're gonna take the plug out of the bottom. So the plug you might need a wrench on, and we'll get ready for that. And additionally, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to open up our return lines as well. Let's go ahead and get this plug off of here. And it's not terribly hard to get that plug undone. All right, so you wanna go ahead and just let this drain. We've got deck drains right here near the equipment pad, so all the water just flows right to those drains. If you're building a new pool, don't forget to put in deck drains. They're great to have around your pool. Now we've got all the pressure out of this tank. We've got the pump off, our valves are closed, we've got it drained down. We're gonna go ahead and loosen the clamp. You will need some tools to do that, and it depends on what size your clamp is, but you definitely wanna make sure you've used the right tools. Wow, look how dirty these cartridge filters are. And while that's a problem, it's also a testament to how amazing cartridge filters are at cleaning your pool water. Now, I'm not knocking sand filters, they're great, but they only get down to 20, 25 microns. Cartridge filters are probably gonna get down in that 10 to 15 range. They're gonna pick up a lot smaller particles of debris. Look at the difference. These have done a great job. Always keep an extra set on hand. We're gonna rotate these out, but that'll show you, look at the difference in that. Cartridge filters really are the way to go. Popping off the manifold isn't really hard. It should come right off. Look at that guy. 2, 3, and 4. You've got a separate divider here in the middle. We're gonna pop that off and set it aside as well. Our other pieces. And we've got 4 more. You do have it's kind of like a mounting foot, if you will. If it's broken or cracked, we can always get you a new one, but just make sure that goes in and stays in the same way. All right, we've got the inside cleaned out, and I left this pipe a little bit dirty. You can see, and I'll clean on this side, but you can see that oily residue that I'm cleaning off. And we'll get these 4 bottom ones in first. Make sure you line them up on the foot. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our manifold back in place. And you wanna make sure that O-ring securely fastens. Now we've got that bolt started, but you want to go ahead and make sure it's seated really well. So, all right, we've got our clamp back mounted securely. This filter is ready to be powered back on. Now, before we turn the system on, let's talk about the pressure gauge. When you power up this system, you've got 3 different hands, a black, a red, and a green. The black hand is going to settle on what would be more like your regular consistent pressure reading for this filter. Whenever you find that, takes maybe 4 or 5 minutes, just let the system run, put your green hand to match that black hand. Then you know if that ever goes 10 PSI over, there's a red hand that's an indicator for that 10 PSI mark. Once it reaches that 10 PSI over, you know it's definitely time to clean your cartridge filter. So don't forget, use your pressure gauge. Make sure you reset it once you turn your cartridge filter back on. Then you know when it's time to clean your cartridges. Guys, that's it. This took less than 30 minutes and this filter is ready to go. Do not forget, make sure you start every season at a bare minimum with fresh cartridges in your cartridge filter. If you have questions or if you just want to learn how to take care of your pool, make sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget, you can watch, learn, and build with poolwarehouse.com.